Some 4,000 rail workers took to the streets on Monday in protest against a move they say could lead to the privatization of the state-run railway operator. Korail denied the claims and fired all union workers who walked off the job. Kim Ji-yeon reports from the scene.
Members of Korea's main railway union started an indefinite walkout on Monday morning, the first strike in 4 years. The union is protesting a plan by the Transport Ministry and Korail to form a subsidiary to manage new Korea train express routes departing from southern Seoul. They argue the government action will eventually lead to the privatization of Korail, which would then lead to fare hikes and a decrease in safety standards.
As of 9 a.m. this morning, we are on an all-out strike to prevent the privatization of the Korean railway. We ask for the public's understanding.
The Ministry of Land, Infrastructure and Transport denies the union's assertion that its plan to form a subsidiary to manage new KTX routes is a move toward privatization of the railway. The ministry did, however, call for a change in how the railway is managed, pointing to operating losses of $570 million every year and the railway's $16.2 billion debt. The negotiations between union workers and management lasted well into Sunday night, but the two failed to find common ground. Railway officials said KTX trains and the city subway lines operated normally on Monday morning, and morning commuters in the Seoul metro area were not affected by the strike. But the operations of regular train services such as the Saemaul and Mugunghwa dropped to 63%, while that of freight train services dropped to about 36% of normal levels. The Hanyul Cement Company, which relies on train services for its business, says it expects a drop in production of at least 30% if the strike lasts for more than a week.
As the two sides are unwilling to cave to each other's demands, it's expected to take a toll on commuters in the Seoul metro area. Other transport unions like the Seoul Subway Labor Union said they will be participating in the strike starting next week. Kim Ji-yeon, Arirang News.